And you said a very important word, who we are. Okay? And people have actually a big problem with this. Who are we? What is our identity? Okay? So
as a whole or a particular person?
As a whole, this is a kind of a big issue in the world. You know, who I am. Okay, what is my identity? Am I a dad? Am I an entrepreneur? Am I a husband? Am I a friend? Am I a trainer? Am I a coach? Am I a person who does broadcasts? Or am I creative? You know, who we are exactly. And some people even have identity crisis. Okay, suddenly there's something, and suddenly they cut who they are, and then they become somebody else. Okay, so it's a kind of a value that we seek in life. We want to answer this question, who we are.
It's cliche, you know.
Yeah,
everybody talks about it.
Everybody talks about
still
it.
Still don't know. Yeah. Not everyone gets it.
So it's a need in us, in human being. We need to satisfy this need. And what happens to us here, even because it's a need, so there is something that we dedicate to, and we become slave toward it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's even your desire. Like, for example, people want to be famous. Okay, want to be recognized. Okay, it's a value. Okay, I think if I'm recognized, I think I will have an identity that people like me. Okay, so as much as I have followers, people will like me and go on. So it's a kind of, I'm building that identity to be in front of an X person, to be well known and recognized and accepted. Okay, so they become a slave toward that idea. So they do anything, and again, it's a matter of perspective. Okay, well, X person who has bad morals are accepted by people, okay, has lots of followers, but he's a bad person. He does bad morals and bad whatever silly stuff or crappy stuff, but they're accepted. So kids without, or those people who are seeking for self-identity, they build their identity toward that, to get that need and desire, and they become a slave toward that, okay? Or having money, to have power and fame or success, okay? And they become slave toward that, okay? But it's different if I say my identity, I am Muslim, okay? I become slave of Allah, the Almighty, the creator of this universe. And Allah chose for me the best. Allah chose for me the best in dunya and akhirah. He wants me to be from the people of the paradise, Al-Firdaus Al-A'la. And he wants me to be the Khalifa in this earth. Okay? And I have to have the best actions, the best beliefs, the best me to be the closest toward Allah. So he chose for us to be Muslim. So that's why I learned from one of the sheikhs, he says, before being a doctor, you're a Muslim. Okay? Before being a trainer or a coach or being a business person, you're a Muslim. Okay? And there is another sheikh says, before being a lecturer in the university or being a doctor, you're a da'i. Okay? So you built your identity. Allah chose our identity. Okay? And as much as you understand that identity, as much as you become yourself.
The persona thing, huh?
Yes. So our identity is already there. Okay? We need to adapt toward it. And we need to embrace it, and we need to practice it. And as much as we do it, as much as become ourselves. And let's take an example of those who practice it. In Sahaba, Abu Bakr, he was the Siddiq. Okay?
Yes.
He was the truth believer, the closest to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay? Umar ibn Khattab, he was the Faruq. That he distinction between al-haq wal-batil, right and false. Okay? Khalid ibn al-Walid, Sayfullah al-Maslul. Okay? Before being that, they were Muslims and mu'mineen. And then their identity will start building toward that. So first you're Muslim and then you're this. Okay?
That's the foundation.
Yes, that's the foundation. And you will compute yourself once you start practicing and going. But unfortunately, most of Muslims, they have misunderstanding toward this. I have to be like Sheikh Fulani, like Mr. X, like the Sheikh X. I have to wear like them. I have to think like them. I have to talk like them. I have to do the things that they
do.
Okay?
Fake it.
But again, what are you doing? You're faking that personality. Okay? You are basically, trying to fit yourself on somebody you're not. Again, take the beliefs, the morals, the practices, the foundations, and practice it. Okay? Allah created 7 doors for Jannah. Okay? Okay? That means 7 deeds, 7 a'mal for those. Okay? And be the best of yourself version. There are some people, they have amazing emotional intelligence. Okay? طيب, use it in your deen. Use emotional intelligence to be closer in Allah. And if you have Allah, you're watching Allah, and you have great emotional intelligence, you will use emotional intelligence for good. You will watch Allah and your practices with people.
Amplify things.
Yep. But if you don't have, if you're not watching Allah, you will use emotional intelligence to manipulate people, to steal from them, to harm them, okay, to seduce them, to do whatever. Again, you're a slave of something. Okay? But if you use emotional intelligence to be closer to Allah, and Allah wants the best from us. Okay? Allah wants us the best version and to add the best value to humans. Okay? And we try our best to do the best in everything.
Excellent.
Okay.